I wanted to start this video off with sitting in a car just to get a feel for what it's like sitting in the car, because I see a lot of people sitting in the car making videos. And while I don't intend to be one of those, I need a GoPro, but so I can do driving videos and you can hear the sound of this amazing C63S, AMG C63S, and the exhaust while I'm driving. What I'm thinking is that it'll also show you the backdrop of Las Vegas views, the strip. It's my dream to drive through that and record. But once I get my GoPro for the car, then. But for now, it's time to get out of the car because this is what? A walk and talk video. Okay. The reason why, and I set this up so it's not messy, the reason why I pulled up here in this area, you'll soon see why I did this. I was driving and I carry most times my bag, my camera bag with the gimbal, and obviously that's my car. Isn't this dope? Like, this is such an amazing car. You have no idea how hard I worked for this car. It's the second time in my life I have this car. And I did a story on this in one of my other videos for another time. But so the reason why I pull over here is spur of the moment, being present in life, right? A lot of us are not present. We're sleepwalking through life. And the reason is because on my way home, so I dropped my girlfriend's computer at the shop. She is so cute. She doesn't take care of it, I don't think, like I do. So I do the work for her in that sense, and I have to teach her. So her computer didn't shut down properly and it locked it up. So there's a security encryption key, blah, blah, blah. Just said, pay $150 to reset everything and we'll start over. Simple. Um, you know, being present, right? And then the recognition of the fact that our greatest asset in 2024 and going forward into the years ahead, new year, new me BS, that I did that. That's just all BS. You have to look at your health as your greatest wealth and asset. Your health is your greatest wealth and asset. And your health is your bank account, really. And a lot of us, including myself, we're caught up in the rat race, right? We're caught up in the rat race, and we are just gunning it like, 101 miles per hour, just doing everything we can to make that money, make that cheddar, and foregoing our sleep, foregoing our, just the simple act of walking on a daily basis, and drinking enough water, eating the right foods, right? A lot of times, these types of environments, your work environments, even if you're self-employed, it creates a situation and a scenario for you where you're going to eat bad. If you don't sleep well, that's already bad as it is, and then you're combining this with junk food, convenient foods, and then shoving your system with it, and there's all this metabolic changes happening in your body over time that compounds, and before you know it, there's a medical diagnosis or a condition, and we can't reverse those times. Are too late, which is why you have to treat your whole system, your mind, body, spirit, holistically, and pay attention to it every day. You cannot ignore it, and I can't stress this enough. Right now, Thanksgiving is about 36 hours removed from us. It's over. But some of you may still be overeating and shoving that food down in your system, right? The leftovers, and just there's no game plan, right? So what is your journey, your health journey look like in 2024? Now, let me just, as you're processing what I'm saying here, the reason why I didn't go straight home is I decided to mix up the trail. I just saw this amazing drive-through in Henderson, and which is where I live in Henderson, Henderson, Nevada, beautiful city. And I said, wow, these palm trees are exactly, this is so beautiful. This drive is amazing, right? So I parked my car, and then I said, I want to walk here and record. And that's exactly what I did. Sometimes in life, we don't get that second shot, that second opportunity. And sometimes in life, you just have to not think so hard and procrastinate and do it. You know, in my mind, I put the backpack in my car, which actually I don't have on me right now because I don't need it. I have my car. And so I just dropped the gimbal, set my phone, and just said, let's go, baby. And that's how you have to approach your fitness journey is, the next gadget, you can buy as many clothes as you want, which don't fit you properly anyway. You know who you are. You can buy the next pair of best shoes and Jordans, and we all get caught up with the idea that we're doing a whole lot by buying these things that we don't need, right? To jumpstart our fitness journey, when really you don't need any of that, and what you need is this: just doing it, dropping everything and doing it. Being conscious in your day, right? And I break this down as simply as you can find 15 minutes in a day. If you can find 15 minutes in a day, and we all can, okay? If you have time to scroll on the internet and do a Netflix and chill kind of a thing, right? Then you have no excuses even more. See, 4 15-minute walks in a day. You tell me what that tallies up to. You'll be closer to your 10,000 steps. I guarantee it. And I say it this way is because that's 1 hour of just walking, broken down into 15-minute segments. It's not so bad now, is it? Psychological, isn't it? If I said you have to break away and go walk for 1 hour, would you? Would you do it? You would make an excuse. 1 hour is way too long. But now in perspective, when you have strategy behind your approach, and a lot of you don't think about it this way, is what if I walk 10 minutes 4 times a day? 15, I say 15 minutes because it gives you that hour, right? Your heart, don't take it for granted. Look at the way it's breathing. My lungs, you can feel it as I'm talking, right? During these walks, it's so meditative. It's like meditation. You really get to know your body. You really get to know your mind. You really get to be free. Look at this exercise in that perspective. Like the joy it brings. Don't drag your feet, literally. Like don't look at this as like, oh, no, you can't. Because my friends, I love you all. I've been doing this for years without the camera. And I'm only doing it now so I can document it for YouTube. I had started my channel. I'm like, why not just start doing episodes or diaries, chapters, whatever. I said I started off with Walk and Talk Diaries, and now I just switched episode because it just allows me to present different subject matters per episode. And today was me pulling over and showing you what the spur of the moment looks like. And sometimes in life, you have to do that because you're not going to get the second chance. The greatest mistake we make is we think we have more time. I'm going to say this in all my videos. I just dropped one yesterday. We all think that. The greatest mistake we all make is we think we have more time. I did a video on you are one diagnosis away of something major that's health related. And so whatever you're itching and whining about right now, with a B in front of it, all of a sudden those problems are not going to appear as so bad anymore, would it? If your health gets taken away, what do you have? Nothing. And so why I say this is to seize the opportunity on a daily basis. And while you have control over it, your limbs, your joints, your blood flow, Jesus, digestion, this all enhances it, folks. This all adds to it's such a beautiful process. Your body is a machine. Like, I want you all to think like that. I'm 49 years old. A lot. I'm 49 years old, folks. Last night I did my, shoulders. I got my pump in and ate right. Actually, I slipped a little bit. I had uh, half a cup of ice cream. I actually measured it, the scoop, which is for me nothing. Like I barely eat those things. It was kind of one of those, and I had Indian food, right? Even then, in moderation. I follow the intermittent fasting lifestyle. I talk about this a lot on my channel. I walk every day, 10,000 steps. I don't really post my weightlifting videos because I think everyone knows the basics of lifting weights. People will, you know, after New Year's, people will just start lifting 5 pound, 10 pound, whatever pound dumbbells and just to kind of feel good. But when you're lifting weights, you're not burning a whole lot of calories, 150 calories, sometimes 120, 140, 150. It's getting noisy there, so I want to spin back, start a different video. But you have to combine and supplement your weight training with an endurance. I do sprints as well. So for this video, folks, I'm going to end here and just say, please don't put off your health, because we're not always so fortunate to get a new bill of health report card and a clean sheet, right, that says you're good, and every year we go to the doctors, at least some of us do. I know there are many that don't, to get your physical done. You want to go there prepared so that his job is easier and so that you don't get a scary report reading, you know. Folks, a lot of this is in your control. It makes me sad to see the general population the way they are. And I think that some of these people really are clueless that this is what's going on. Like, they are so on autopilot that this is what's inspired me to do what I'm doing right now. Okay? We don't have more time. 2025 is here. We don't have more time. Walk with me. Say something. Walk with me. I'll walk with you. And even if you don't walk today, just remember, this guy, for as long as he's here, will be doing his job, and I will be showing up every single time to remind us, let's walk and talk. To the next video, I'm out.